Welcome back to Melted Monster, the home of TV and movie madness. Hey, film fanatics. Welcome back to Melted Monster, your ultimate destination for TV and movie reviews that dive deep into the best, the bizarre, and the downright mind-blowing. Whether you're into spine-chilling horror, pulse-pounding thrillers, heart-racing action, gut-busting comedies, or thought-provoking sci-fi, we've got you covered. This season, we're bringing you in-depth reviews, hidden gems, brutal breakdowns, and deep dives into the wildest films and shows across every genre. From terrifying nightmares to cinematic masterpieces, we dissect it all. No thrills, chills, or laughs left behind. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and get ready for a wild ride through the best that film and TV have to offer. Now, let's dive into the madness and talk movies, an in-depth and creepy review of Phantasm, 1979. Introduction. Step into a dream, a nightmarish, surreal world where the dead don't stay buried and reality itself feels as fragile as glass. This is the eerie realm of Phantasm, 1979, a cult classic horror film written and directed by Don Coscarelli. It's a movie that refuses to follow the rules of conventional horror, instead offering a blend of supernatural dread, science fiction, and dreamlike terror. From its haunting mausoleum setting to the mysterious and terrifying tall man, Phantasm is a film that worms its way under your skin, leaving you with questions long after the credits roll. Today on Melted Monster, we're taking a deep, creepy dive into this mind-bending nightmare. So grab your flashlight, watch your back, and let's open the gates to Morningside Cemetery. The plot. Death is only the beginning. At its core, Phantasm is about death and the fear of what lies beyond. The story follows 13-year-old Michael Baldwin, who begins to suspect something sinister is happening at the local mortuary, Morningside Cemetery. After spying on a funeral, he witnesses the mysterious undertaker, known only as the Tall Man, Angus Scrim, lift a coffin with inhuman strength. Mike's older brother Jody, Bill Thornberry, is skeptical of his fears, but after a series of disturbing encounters, including the discovery of the tall man's deadly flying spheres, they realize something evil is at work. With the help of their friend Reggie Bannister, a local ice cream vendor, the brothers plunge into a terrifying battle against the forces lurking within the mortuary. But Phantasm isn't just a straightforward horror story. It's a fragmented, nightmarish journey that blurs the line between reality and hallucination. Is the tall man an alien, a demon, or something else? Are the events really happening, or are they figments of Mike's imagination? Coscarelli refuses to provide easy answers, making the film's atmosphere all the more unsettling. The Tall Man, an icon of horror. No discussion of Phantasm would be complete without diving into the chilling figure of the Tall Man. Portrayed with terrifying elegance by Angus Scrim, the Tall Man is a towering, otherworldly presence who seems to exist outside the laws of nature. With his piercing gaze, slow, deliberate movements, and the eerie command, "Boy!" He is a villain who exudes dread. What makes the Tall Man so terrifying isn't just his appearance, it's his mystery. Who is he? What does he want? The film hints that he may be harvesting the dead, transforming them into shrunken, otherworldly slaves. But beyond that, his motives remain shrouded in darkness. This ambiguity makes him feel omnipotent, a supernatural predator whose power extends beyond the grave. The Tall Man's weapon of choice is just as iconic, the Sentinel Sphere. These flying silver orbs are instruments of pure horror, drilling into their victims' skulls and draining their blood. The mere sound of them whirring through the air is enough to send shivers down your spine. Themes of grief, fear, and reality's fragility. Beneath its bizarre surface, Phantasm is a meditation on loss. Mike is a boy haunted by death, the death of his parents, and the looming threat of losing his brother. His fear of abandonment fuels his paranoia, and the tall man becomes a manifestation of that fear. Throughout the film, Coscarelli plays with the idea that reality itself is unstable. The dreamlike logic of the story, where people vanish, dimensions blur, and the dead return, reflects Mike's fractured mental state. Are the horrors of Morningside real, or is Mike unraveling under the weight of his grief? This question lingers long after the film ends. The atmosphere. A dream turned nightmare. Coscarelli's direction creates a sense of waking nightmare. From the opening scene, with its misty cemetery and eerie organ music, the audience is trapped in a world that feels just slightly off. The mortuary itself is a masterpiece of horror set design, cold marble hallways, endless corridors, and the ever-present sense that something unspeakable is hiding behind each door. The film's use of surreal imagery, like the otherworldly dimension revealed through a tuning fork portal, cements its place as a fever dream committed to film. Fred Myrow and Malcolm Seagrave's chilling score only adds to the unease. The haunting, repetitive piano melody that echoes through the film lingers long after the screen fades to black, reinforcing the idea that the horror never really ends. Legacy, a cult classic that refuses to die. When Phantasm was released in 1979, it stood out from the slasher films of the era. Its refusal to explain itself, combined with its mix of horror and science fiction, created a unique and disorienting experience. Despite its modest budget, it became a cult sensation, spawning 4 sequels and securing the tall man's place in horror history. Its influence can be felt in modern horror films that embrace surrealism and ambiguity. Movies like It Follows and The Babadook owe a debt to Coscarelli's dream logic approach. And to this day, fans debate the film's mysteries, proving that its power has not faded. Final thoughts: a nightmare that lasts forever. Phantasm isn't just a horror movie, it's a journey into the unknown. It taps into primal fears, death, loss, and the terror of a world that no longer makes sense. Don Coscarelli crafted a film where logic breaks down, nightmares become reality, and the dead are never truly gone. If you're a fan of horror that dares to be different, Phantasm is essential viewing. But be warned, once you enter the world of the tall man, you may never escape. What are your thoughts on Phantasm? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more chilling reviews from Melted Monster. Until next time, stay scared.